Look, everyone here's felt it. The crushing weight of gatekeepers, the endless waiting for the right investor, the soul-crushing rejection after giving your all. Founders, investors, leaders. It's brutal out there. You're stuck watching deals vanish into shadows because the same old venture capital crowd controls everything, wrapped up in their own closed circles, their fancy dinners, their slow-moving decisions. Meanwhile, opportunities bleed out, ambitious founders burn out, and capital sites idle or funnels into the usual suspects. You're frustrated because you know the system's broken. Because traditional VC isn't about risk-taking anymore. It's about safe bets, legacy names, and playing it by yesterday's rules. It's leaving behind real innovation and the people who want to build the future but don't have the luxury of waiting for a nod from some distant fund manager who barely knows your story. It's maddening because millions could be mobilized differently, faster, fairer, more connected, if only we had the guts to tear down the walls. This is why equity crowdfunding isn't just a trend. It's a fight. It's the possibility of smashing the gatekeepers and putting power where it belongs, in the hands of the founders and those who believe in the future but don't want to be told who to bet on. But this isn't about sprinkling fairy dust on some vague idea. It's about real control, real alignment, and real impact. You want to change the game? Here's what you do. Stop waiting for approval. Stop pitching endlessly to the same tired VCs who think your vision is too big or too risky. Start building a community of actual believers, people who see the potential and have the capital to back it directly. That means mastering your story not to convince, but to ignite action. Nail every detail so that when someone sees your offer, they don't hesitate. They move. Next, get obsessed with transparency and trust. In crowdfunding, investors are literally placing small bets. They need to know exactly what's going on, what their money's doing, and how they can play a part beyond just dollars. Build tools, reports, updates, anything that keeps your crowd connected and hungry for more. Then, as an investor or limited partner, stop thinking small. The future isn't in finding the one unicorn fund, but in spreading your bets across a vibrant network of founders you know and trust. And yes, even co-investing on your own terms, not through backroom deals. If you don't, you'll stay stuck on the sidelines watching others rewrite the rules. You want to get ahead. Build relationships that aren't based on old hierarchies but real alignment. Help founders with more than money. Open your network, your advice, your hands-on support. This is how you unlock the impossible. And finally, make no mistake. Equity crowdfunding changes everything because it's not about charity or small-time angels dumping cash. It's about scaling access to capital globally, creating multiple mini VCs of aligned individuals fueled by both passion and profit. That kind of momentum doesn't just fuel companies. It builds ecosystems that no single fund can control. So stop doubting. Stop playing by the outdated rules. Step into this new world where founders raise on their own terms, where limited partners spread their influence wider, and where the few who make real moves don't wait for chances. They make them. This is not a quiet shift. This is an upheaval. And if it doesn't scare you a little, you're not paying attention. Investors, founders, leaders, it's time to rethink everything you know and grab the future while it's still raw and open. Equity crowdfunding isn't the future because it's easy or pretty. It's because it's the only way to break through the nonsense and actually get real capital moving to the right places before anyone else. Make no mistake, if you don't move fast, if you don't build those real links, you'll be swallowed by a system that doesn't want to change. And that's the last thing anyone with ambition should accept anymore. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit the featured link to learn more.